Hey everyone, my name is Casey. I'm a senior, rising senior at Appalachian, and I actually just changed my major to public relations earlier this year, so I'm excited. But with that being said, I don't know how much of an understanding I have yet of some of this stuff that we're talking about, so just as a warning. When I first heard the term crisis communication, I thought of how a company or a person would handle a scandal or a crisis, hence the name crisis communications. But how do you deal with that in a way that people are going to be receptive to it and open to your explanation? And as someone who's a public relations major, how do you make it believable and be sincere about something when you have a crisis or something like that happen? So that's what it means to me. And in terms of my dream job, well, it's kind of something that I'm still figuring out because I changed my major so recently that I don't know exactly, everything that's out there yet. So I'm still kind of working on that. But whenever I think about it, some of the things that come to mind are working for a major corporation or a sports team. I think something like that would be really, really awesome. Or actually, one of the other things I was thinking about is working for some sort of record label or artist in Nashville. So I don't know, something like that I think would be awesome. And hopefully, you get a company or a person who understands, the importance of an image when it comes to a career like that. But I don't know. I think that would be really cool. And I love Nashville, and that's mainly why I thought of something like that. But even working for a company or something out there would be really, really cool to me because I like country music. I like a lot of different types of music, but Nashville's not too far from home, and I really like it there. So that's kind of what stood out to me. But when I talked about different skills you would need, I kind of just chose the Nashville thing for this paper, even though I don't exactly know what I want to do. But the Nashville thing kind of was easy to explain for the sake of this assignment and also just for my future thoughts and figuring out exactly what I want to do. And I think there's a lot of skills that you would need from this class, or what I think we're going to learn in this class, that you could translate to any career, not just what I'm talking about, but I mean, what company, what career could you have that you wouldn't need these skills for? I can't really think of anything because, I mean, people are people and you're going to have things that go wrong, and whether it's super public or not, it would be good to know, at least for some people, just the basic skills of how you handle a crisis, or what is the right first moves, I guess I would say, because sometimes I'm like, how do you handle a crisis? Like, I don't know what the first thing you would do is right now if I was working for a company. Like, it, crisis kind of makes me think like crazy. Oh, everybody's probably running around and trying to fix problems, and I'm sure that's not actually what it's like, but maybe it is. I don't know, but I think learning like the first steps, and if something really, really bad or negative comes out about your company or a person that you work for or whatever, like knowing, okay, this is what I need to do to reach people, and this is going to help maintain a certain image. And I know sometimes that's probably impossible, depending on how severe the crisis is. But to me, that's what would be most important as a PR person, like working for a person or an artist. If something bad came out about them or they got in trouble, like I need to make sure that they're going to maintain a positive image no matter what they did. And I need to make people believe what I'm going to tell them about this incident, and why they should believe me or believe the artist, and, bring them back to the hopefully prior positive image that they held of that person, because that's really, as a PR girl, that's what I think you do. I don't exactly know yet, but to me, that's what I think of. And I think, it's a big responsibility to be in charge of someone or a company or a corporation's image like that. Like, the public perception is a huge part of it. And like, if you have a bad, people perceive it badly, you're not going to do well, and your job is on the line. And it's important that you know how to handle crisis if that were to happen, which I'm sure it will at a certain point in everyone's career. Like, you have to handle something like that. And I just hope to learn the basic skills of where to start and kind of some steps, like this is what you do and this is going to work and this is what you need to know about handling a crisis, and communicating with people effectively and sincerely, like making sure that people know that you're sincere and that you can trust your company, you can trust the person that you're working for, and that your communication is clear, and you can all learn from the crisis and hopefully maintain a positive image in the process.